Why do we have to go through shit with hairstylists when they do hair good? Like, why do we have to take the bullshit that come with it? Because it's like,
No, for real, because let's talk about it, okay? So, as someone who went to beauty school, I went to cosmetology school, I know.
yo, right now, she telling me she's still on vacation. She don't know if nobody is in the salon to take the wig.
Hey, y'all, welcome back. So, let's talk about these Instagram hairstylists and how they are just basically playing our faces and they're making it seem like we're forcing them to take our money to do our hair and give us decent customer service. Not even asking for a lot, just decent, just normal, decent customer service. Let's talk about it.
Bro, like, I'm so irritated. Quick story time. Before we get into that, the skin is skinning. Yeah. But nevertheless, like, why do we have to go through shit with hairstylists when they do hair good? Like, why do we have to take the bullshit that come with it? Because it's like, it's so annoying, bro. Like, let me tell you what happened. So, I no longer live in Concord. We moved to Raleigh. But I made my appointment for Tuesday, which is today, to get my hair done, get my wig installed. But you got to drop the wig off 2 days prior. So I was telling her, well, she texted me and was like, she's still on vacation, blah, 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 whatever. Can I push my appointment back? So at first I'm like, no, but then I'm like, let me think about it, because I start my new job location on the 30th. So I would want to get my hair done closer to that time versus Tuesday, and that is on Sunday. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll be back in Concord on Saturday for an event, so you can do my hair on Saturday. Cool. I'm like, but we'll keep Tuesday as the install, as the wig drop off day, so that, you can do whatever you need to do with my wig. And then on Saturday, it'll be ready. She like, cool. She gives me the address. I pull up to the fucking studio right now. She telling me she's still on vacation. She don't know if nobody is in the salon to take the wig. I'm sitting out here. This shit not close. Like, so I'm like, okay, well, what would you like me to do? She gives me another address, which I'm assuming is her personal address. And it's like, girl, what the fuck? Like, why would I be wanting to drive all around the fucking city just to drop off a wig? And then she like, can you come later? Bitch, I'm here now. You should have said that. Like, you should have said, yes, the drop off date is on Tuesday, but this is the time that I want you to drop it off. This is the time that I know for a fact that someone's going to be there to get the wig from you. You're wasting my fucking time. But if I ask for my deposit back, y'all be having y'all pennies in a bunch. Run me my fucking coins, bitch. So I'm about to see what the fuck is happening with her now to see when I'm going to get the wig dropped off, or where the fuck I'm dropping it off to. Like, bro, I'm gonna have to hit y'all with a part two when I fucking understand or figure out where the fuck I'm dropping this wig off at, because this that bullshit that I'm talking about. Saturday came, she was still on that shit, asked to move my appointment. I said no, she still did it. It was cute, but fuck her.
No, for real, because let's talk about it, okay? So, as someone who went to beauty school, I went to cosmetology school, I know a lot of those hairstylists, a lot of braiders do not have their license and do not have the customer service, the proper customer service to run a business. So, let me tell you my experience and how I literally stopped sending people to this girl. I stopped going to her, and I was so upset because she does hair so well. She does braids so well. So I stopped getting braids because, one, I never used to really get braids unless, like, I'm going on vacation, like a tropical vacation. I like to have my braids in my hair. But when I found this girl, I was like, oh my God, she's so good. But the customer service, trash. Throw the whole person away out the window. It's just no, no, absolutely not. Right? So I work with a lot of nurses and doctors and stuff like that. So whenever I get my hair done, and I'm a girl's girl, and I love supporting black businesses. I love to see, you doing your thing, and I want to support. So whenever I go to get my hair done, excuse me, and people at my work will see my hair, I will literally refer them to this person. But when I got to this girl, I'm like, she does hair really good, and she will do your small braids within like 4 hours. She's very fast. The way she moved her hand, very fast. And another thing too is she's from my country. She's a Haitian girl like me. So I'm like, this is amazing. But when I got to experience her, when I got the customer service experience, when I went to get my hair done for the first time, I was like, this is trash. But even then, I was still referring people to her, but I was giving them a warning before they even go. So those were like nurses and doctors who were going to get their hair done, and those are loyal customers who literally will get their hair braided. They'll take the braid out, the next day they get their hair braided again. So she could have been banking, right? And I'm sure she probably still is banking. People are going to her because of her service and not her customer service. So because of the way like her hair, the way she braid hair is very, very neat, but customer service is not there. It's just out the window. So let's start with the first time I went to get my hair done, right? So she messaged me and say, hey, make sure your hair is washed, make sure it is stretched. So I'm thinking that I'm getting braids done, and I show her a picture of my hair because I had just got my big chop and my hair was starting to grow. I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna be easier for my hair to grow if I get braids. And I know sometimes braids just go with my hair, right? So I said, okay, well, this is my hair. I sent her a picture of my hair. She said, okay, well, it's gonna be this price, but you're going to have to put a deposit down, which is like $25. I'm like, okay, fine. And she said, come early, 8 o'clock. This is the address. The first time I went to her was at a salon where she was working. So I'm sitting there getting my hair done. I went early, so I ended up getting my hair stretched. And then I was thinking that she wanted me to stretch the braiding hair, but I usually just wash my hair, blow dry my hair, and then go get my hair braided. But when I got there, this girl talking about I should have flat ironed my hair. But I'm like, if I'm getting braids, why do I need to flat iron my hair for if my hair is already stretched by using the blow dryer and the comb method to blow dry my hair, which means that my hair is curly, but it's not curly anymore. It's straight, but it's not like silk straight. So it's good enough to get braids, and that's what I'm used to. My aunts have salons, so I'm used to getting my hair done by like old school salon owners. So then I got there. She was a little upset because my hair was not flat ironed. So I was like, well, you didn't tell me to flat iron my hair. She said, well, I told you to stretch the hair. And I'm like, well, I did. I stretched the hair, and then I put it into braids, and it was ready to go. So that wasn't enough for her. So she ended up straightening the hair. So when she finished the hair, so mind you, in the process of getting the hair done, and I understand this at a salon, people are talking, music is playing and all that stuff when you go to a black salon, if you know, you know. So music is playing, people are talking, so this person is not interacting with you, which is fine. And I was on my phone anyways. I download movies, and that's like I have a whole planned out situation whenever I'm getting my hair braided. I download a couple movies, usually African movies because they're like 4 hours long. But I wasn't expecting her to be done in 4 hours. It's my first time with her. So she braided my hair, and when my hair was done, I loved it. Then that's when she told me that the deposit, which was $25, was not added to the price. So I paid $25 for deposit. Now she's telling me that my hair is $200. I'm like, well, what about the $25 that was deposited? Oh no, it's not included in the price. I'm like, what? Like, well, what do you mean it's not included in the price? It's supposed to be included in the price because, like, once I pay my deposit, then I go into get my hair done. You're supposed to deduct the deposit out of the 25. You're supposed to deduct the $25, the deposit, out of the price. She told me that it wasn't. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to make a scene, and I'm not someone who make a scene. You know what I mean? Unless I have to make a scene. But I didn't make a scene. I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So I didn't leave a tip because I'm like, that's already tip, because I'm good with leaving tips. But I said, okay, well, if you're going to charge me a deposit of $25 and now you're going to tell me that it's $200 for the braids, and it wasn't even like small braids. So to me, $200 was already too much for braids because I only leave my braids in for like a month and a half. So $200 is crazy for braids, right? Because I could have gotten a wig and that would have lasted me a lifetime. So anyway, I paid. So then when I got to work, people just loved my braids. I'm like, oh my god, this girl did my hair, and she was so fast. And I completely forgot to tell them about the whole deposit thing, right? So I'm like, yeah, she braids so fast and it's so neat and da 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 da. But customer service is not that great. But I didn't realize how bad it would get until another time I'll go to her house to get my hair done, because one, she told me, hey, your appointment is at 7:30. This is another time. Appointment's at 7:30, and I decided to just do the deposit thing, and I ended up getting like smaller braids. And she sent a picture. She usually do her promotion throughout the week, so actually she'll send you pictures of pictures of what she's, the special she's having, and she'll tell you, oh, small braids are 145, da da da. I got there, so I booked on Wednesday. She sent it. She said, oh, it's for this week, and I ended up booking for this week. Then she told me when I got there, she said it was 145, 4 braids, hair not included, with a $25 deposit. Okay, $25 plus 125. I got there, she told me that, oh, the price changed because it's a new week. I'm like, girl, it's not a new week. You text me on Monday, and I came on Saturday. How is it a new week? She's talking about, oh, those are my original price. Why did you wait until the hair was done to tell me this? You never told me anything over the text message that, hey, the price have changed. I agreed to one price. Why are you telling me a different price? But let me tell you how that all started, because when I got to her house, she told me 7:30. I got there at 7:30, and mind you, she's one of those people who tells you, well, if you're late, it's gonna be an extra $10. If you're this, it's gonna be an extra $10. So the original thing was I was supposed to go to the salon, but as I was leaving my house around like 6 something, she said, hey, I won't be able to make it to the salon anymore. Can you come to this address instead? So then I ended up going to her house, and that's how I ended up in her house the second time. I went to her house instead, and it was in the boondocks, in the ghetto, all of that. But she has a cute little apartment, but it's still in the ghetto, right? So I still went anyways. And I got there. This girl is still sleeping. I text her, I'm like, hey, I'm outside. She's still sleeping. She's like, oh, I'm just waking up. Give me 10 minutes. So if you're charging people an extra $10 if they're late, if I arrive on time, but you're late, you need to take $10 off. But I was like, you know what? I'm not about to be petty. I'm in this girl's house. I walked in the house. House smelled like weed. Weed smell everywhere, right? And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, my hair is going to smell like weed. Da, 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 da. So 8:30 is when she's finally coming out of the door. So she came to the door, and she opened the door. They not even acknowledging me standing there. She just opened the door, and she walked away. So I'm supposed to be following this girl. She just walked away, and I'm supposed to follow her into her house. I'm like, she didn't even say good morning. She didn't say nothing. She just walked away, and I'm supposed to follow her. And I'm like, what is going on? So then that's when I noticed like the smell of the weed and everything. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And my hair's already ready to get braids, and I have somewhere to go. So I'm like, I'm not about to cancel. I'm already here. I already sat in the car for so many, minutes, hours. And now I'm in her house. So I'm just sitting there, and her girlfriend, she's dating a girl. Her girlfriend just walking back and forth in her underwear, and just a little tank top, and she's in her underwear, and she's just walking back and forth. And the girl does not say a word to me for the next 4 hours. She does not say not one word. Not at all. She doesn't even acknowledge that she's doing someone's hair. I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I'm watching Wendy Williams, stuff like that, because at that point I didn't even have any movies to set up to watch. I'm watching Wendy Williams. I'm watching all these things on YouTube, and this girl did not say a word to me at all. And I'm sitting here like, damn, she didn't even offer me like water or nothing, and I'm in her house. And then finally, hair is done. I end up leaving. Then when I got to work a few days later, another lady, she's funny, her name is Janine. She's so funny. So I had referred her to that girl the first time I got my hair done. Then like, I guess that following week, right before she did my hair the second time, Janine ended up getting her hair done. But I hadn't seen Janine because when you work 3 2-hour shifts, you have so many time in between, so you don't see other people that you work with. So when I saw her, this girl is like, why didn't you warn me with this girl? Why didn't you warn me? Because apparently Janine ended up going to her house as well, and she ended up having the same experience where the girl her girlfriend was smoking weed in the room, and the girl was just walking around naked, and the girl that was doing her hair didn't even acknowledge her. I'm like, what is going on with these people? And I really wanted to come and bring her my money and refer people to her, but I had to stop. I was like, what is going on? Why is the new generation of hairstylists so entitled? And so she even got upset about the whole deposit not included in the price thing. I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. I had to apologize for this girl that I don't even know. I didn't even know her name. I went to her like 3 times. I didn't even know her name. I I was like, I don't know. But anyways, black hairstylists got to do better, because I don't know what is going on, but you guys are winning for everyone. You guys are winning the business. You guys are winning the business for the people who actually are licensed stylists. You are winning it for everyone because of your attitude, and because you basically put a lot of filter on like the work that you do. So when you show it on Instagram, it doesn't really match what you do. But I have to say, that one girl, she did her job. She did what she needs to do. But the customer service was just out the window. It was terrible. I would not recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you had any crazy experiences with black hairstylist or any color hairstylist at all that you feel it needs to be shared, share it in the comment below, and I love to hear it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.